Welcome to the Tone Jerks podcast. I'm your host, Brian Gower, and with me today we got
Kyle McIntyre.
Oh, the Kyle McIntyre. Yeah. We got the
Kyle McIntyre experience.
International superstar Kyle McIntyre over here.
Kyle McIntyre podcast. And the drums. It's such a, like, if you listen to Joe Rogan's intro, it's horrible. It's absolutely like the worst intro.
You start doing the Bill Maher. I
don't listen to Bill Maher. I don't know what.
Everybody.
Is his worse?
No, it's just like you start just like your monologue. It's like, everybody, listen to me talk about hanging out with my brother, would you? Okay. Okay.
In Texas.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you know I'm in Texas hanging out with my siblings?
Kyle, what's new in your world? What's shaking? What's grooving?
Man, not a whole lot, man. I don't want to say it, but I've been working a lot. I don't know about this, but I've been working a lot.
And working stiff.
Yeah. Wow, that's a different story. and there ain't much of working getting done.
I clock in rock hard.
Yeah. Dude, I saw that. I sent you that truck. It was like a rock hauling service or whatever, like for, gravel. And that's what it was called. Rock hard.
Rock hard.
Hell yeah.
Oh, dude, I saw
that's
one.
That's me, 28. 25-8.
25. I saw one on Reddit of like that's expensive or what could go wrong or whatever. It was in Texas where they were somebody was transporting a fucking blade for one of those what's the windmills or whatever that generate power.
Dude, I see those I see so many of those going down.
They're fucking gigantic.
The turbines.
Just a blade.
Yeah.
And he's transporting it. I guess he missed.
I had seen them, I think, from afar, and there was one on the road coming down the road. I'm like, what the hell is that thing? It went by me. I'm like, what the hell is that thing? Holy shit. I guess I've never been this close to one.
They're gigantic. And there was a YouTube video of, not YouTube, but a Reddit video of a truck transporting it. And he, I guess, misjudged or didn't see the fucking train track, like, rails going down.
Yeah.
So he was trying to do a sharp right turn past the train tracks, and he couldn't make it, and then he was stuck, and then he jackknifed, and then the train just obliterated that thing and flipped the whole thing. Oh yeah. Went right through that blade and just fuck. I'm sure people on the train were fucked up. I was like watching it, I'm like, oh my God. Reddit is wild. It's not even I'm like, dude, and I was like, oh, this is in Texas, and I was gonna like, Kyle, I mean, like, I'm sure you see
what's wrong with your boys.
No, not like that, but I was gonna be like, those things have to be gigantic. On video they look huge, and you just now affirmative that they're gigantic.
Yeah. And I see the components for those things going down the road all the time, like the center hub, like the part, everything it connects to.
I'm sure they're probably setting up a lot of those throughout that part of the country. When we drove out here for Thanksgiving, there was like, that's all we saw for miles was just those things. It's crazy. And I don't know if I talked about it, but like, it kind of bugs me, and I'm sure a lot of people, but those things have like a shelf life, like the blades. And they can't, since they're so durable, since they're super strong, they can't recycle them. Like, you can't break them apart and reuse the materials in them. Let me tell you, a train can blow them apart.
Yeah. Well,
by the way,
probably a different. Yeah,
a train will fuck them up and just flip 360 spiral a semi.
Yes. All right, I want to watch that now. But,
I'll have to send it to you. Anyways, damn, that's my what's new. I guess that I saw that.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you weren't there. But you witnessed it on your phone.
My fat ass sitting in bed. I'm like, oh shit! Yeah.
On your lunch break.
No, it was just like this morning. I was like sitting in my bed. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, it was like I was texting you. I'm like, last night I listened to a couple of Jocko episodes. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna get up early and fucking hit it, dude. We'll fucking get it. I'm like, slept in till fucking 9:30 on my day off. I'm like, nah, fuck that.
Meme. There's that meme that if you miss your alarm clock at 4:30, you've let Jocko down. Like he's a genie in your room. Like he's floating in your room. Like he's so disappointed in you.
Yeah. His whole thing about just like your leadership. I was talking to these kids and what they got. I'm like, damn.
Oh, there's people in the room with you, and you're you're talking like that. It's a good podcast. I can't listen to it all the time, but I'm like, it's sometimes you get
it's too much information. I think a lot.
I think I got 2 episodes in. I was like maybe like 5 hours. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking pumped, and then I'll fucking get him tomorrow. Sorry, Jocko.
Sorry, Jocko. I'll be better tomorrow.
I gave the elliptical hell yesterday, so fucking cut me some slack, Jack.
All right, we were talking about what's new.
Yeah, what's new with you?
So I mentioned last week I got a strap, right? Like
this just in.
It's a sick strap,
put it on the guitar.
And I did, but I forgot to tell you I got strap locks too. Mm-hmm. But I didn't get like screw-in ones. I got like the rubber washers.
Okay, yeah.
So I got like the Grolsch style ones, but of course these are Fender branded.
Dude, just get the Grolsch and drink the beer.
Well,
and then you recycle it, and then you take the fucking rubber things. It's
a
win-win-win.
I will another time, but it's not I don't have a fridge in this room here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pound all 6 of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, don't threaten me with a good time.
It's good idea, actually. What are we doing here? Anyways, it came with
you just like
sets.
Stone Cold Steve Austin in your bedroom. It's like go 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 go.
My name's Kyle McIntyre. You best not forget.
You're staying with like a family. You're a guest in their house, and you just pass out and shit yourself.
Like in the living room, not in my own room.
But yeah,
with like make myself some ice cream. Just let it all melt down and pour on the floor. White carpet.
You drink ice cream and Grolsch beer.
Not mixed together.
That sounds that could be the Kyle cocktail.
Yeah, dang, I bet that's amazing. Actually, it probably is.
No,
disgusting.
It's fucking terrible.
People do, was it chocolate tasting with beer and stuff?
Well, no,
that sounds horrible.
I'm sure you could do like some like stout kind of thing with ice cream.
Yeah, but like I think
there's like
when I have
peanut
like
butter
something
stout
really sweet. Like yeah, when I have something really sweet though, and then have something that's not as sweet, it just makes it. It's like whatever is not as sweet tastes like garbage, right?
Yeah,
it's almost like the same situation when you brush your teeth and drink orange juice.
If you want to fuck up your life, that's what you do.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it right now. I think you have 2 sweet things, you can't taste the other one. That's why you have to have the sweetest thing ever. Just that trumps everything.
Sorry, it's 2 sweets. Bye bye. See you later.
He's a pig.
You had too many sweets. You're a pig. Sorry. Or shitty Trump impressions.
Yeah. So another thing I've been doing is I've jumped back into recording. So I haven't recorded in like 3 weeks. I haven't done anything. I've played guitar and stuff with my brother, but just started messing around and trying to use. I'm starting to not like the built-in effects. I think in the DAW, in Reason. So I'm like, all right, well, I brought pedals, so let me. So it's not like I'm really venturing that far. I plugged my Strymons back up. Oh yeah, this boutique brand.
Let's try something, a little like
off the beaten path here.
A little lowbrow with this, and then you're like
working man's effects.
The most expensive fucking effects. Like $500 a piece. Like, no, let's try some of these. I
have a monocle on.
You're like, I wonder if these will sound good.
These no-name effects.
Yeah.
So been messing around with that. And then also doing like the 385. And
Saint Raimon.
Saint. It sounds like an island near Jamaica. Like Saint Croix, or was it Croix, and like all those like Saint Raymond.
Saint Rogie.
Welcome to Saint Raymond.
Saint Rogies, please save us.
Stud Raymond about the thing. So been recording with that. I threw in the 385.
That's a good one. Because I may have stopped by your place the last couple days, and I was looking for the 385. I saw the box and I shook it. Nothing in there.
Yeah, I couldn't find the box, so thank you for finding that.
Yeah, so I was like, I stopped by your place
Just throw it back.
looking for a pedal that I could not find. Found it, not at your place. And I was like, "Oh, 385, he left it. Oh shit!" And I'm like, "God!"
Ashton Kutcher comes out.
You're punked, bro. I was like, I was gonna be sneaky. I should have like
sneaky.
Oh, hey sneaky.
Hey
sneaky. So I'm trying to leave all your pedals at your place just so I don't have to like get used to them. I still have the Sansamp, by the way.
That's fine. You don't need it anymore, though, right?
No, I'm going to do a video real quick, hopefully before you get here, and then you can have it.
Oh, thanks.
I'm going to compare the Sansamp to the Dark Glass, and
nice.
But hopefully I can just give that to you when you get here.
Yeah.
If not, I promise I'll send it to you. First class mail, padded and everything.
I think it might be cool to do the Sansamp direct in. Kind of see how it differs.
Dude, I think you'll fucking love it. It's an awesome amp.
Yeah.
Little amp, sim or whatever the fuck.
It's not an amp, Brian, because it's sans, which is means without amp.
That,
and if you knew that, that's your Latin for the day. Okay.
Pretty much your DI.
Without Comic Sans, that's your life. You're without comedy.
No. I'm manga sans.
What's that?
Okay, yeah.
Right over my head.
Dojin sans? Okay, never mind. Anyways. Oh god, we're past.
I don't know. Yeah,
anyway.
See, I don't watch Animaniacs like you. Japanimaniacs.
So
man, that would even be more annoying of an intro. Japanimaniacs.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do something else. I'm like, oh, is he gonna do it? He's gonna do the Japanese version of that.
No, I wasn't going to.
You'll get us canceled like Shane.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay,
I'm good.
But anyways, I think that'll be an awesome fucking setup because like.
What else did you steal? By the way,
I just got the Sansamp. That's all I got.
But I had it, or you had it.
I brought a bunch of pedals back and left them in the garage there. But the Sansamp was like, oops, I'm still keeping this one, I guess.
Yeah. It's like the lamest pedal. It has no, it's just
so good. So it's like, honestly, everybody who like, if you record bass, just get one of those pedals.
Yeah.
Just get a Sansamp.
Hot tip, get on a Sansamp. Was it $100?
Maybe? Yeah. Used, get the bass driver V1. Great. It's great. It's
V1?
awesome.
How many versions?
I think there's V2. That one has more knobs.
Okay. You don't need any more, I don't think.
Get the V1. That's all you need.
But, support Tech 21 in a different way. You know, buy a shirt or something.
I texted you that they came out with shirts that just say Tech 21.
That must have been buried in the back of my head.
Who the fuck wants a shirt that just says Tech 21? Nobody knows that the Sansamp is made by Tech 21. It's just
not like Gibson or Fender.
You
see that, you're like, oh, sick, that guy plays guitar. Like Tech 21, you're like, is that guy? What is that? A rap group? What is that?
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck?
Like a street rap.
What the fuck is Tech 21?
They must throw hard, dude.
Oh, and they're super. They
hard.
are super confident. It's like, yeah, we're gonna sell these bad boys.
Yeah,
23 likes. And I'm like, no.
I'd get one.
I mean, I don't know.
I'd get one that says Sansamp.
I guess it's the bass driver V1 Sansamp. I'd wear that.
with my settings on it.
Exactly. With all the
tape, never would forget
the tape and residue on it. It's like you're at a show. I'm like, oh shit, the tape fell off. Like, oh, you look at your shirt. Oh, that's the settings.
Yeah, it's like it wouldn't matter anyways. It's like so subtle. Like you might not even know on some of those knobs. I don't know. For me,
it's basically like at the middle, but like maybe a little bit at 1 o'clock or fucking
exactly.
They're all at 1 o'clock or 11 o'clock or noon. That's how like I dial in my effects usually. I was like,
wow, you're such a pro.
No, it's like because I'm like I don't want it like super crazy. I'm like, all right, just kind of like a little bit or not or back it off.
Yeah.
If that's not if that's not gonna do it, then like that's not the effect for me.
It just doesn't do it for me anymore.
Yeah.
Anyways,
what's
pedal still? I was also using the sugar drive, so I was kind of mixing up. I did just to kind of add a little color on the bass. I did bass through the sugar drive just to kind of mix it up a little bit, and actually had a really cool. I thought it was really cool. I'll go back and listen to it and see if you know how you record something and then you go back to it like, what was I thinking? We'll see.
Yeah, the existential crisis. I'm like, what am I thinking? Should I give up?
I'm an idiot. Yeah. What was I doing for 3 hours of my life?
Like I wasted my life. I should have just watched Matrix 2.
No, it's Matrix 3. That's the worst.
I thought Matrix 2. I guess that's an inside joke between a friend who said like, "Oh man, I saw Matrix. Did you watch the new Matrix?" It's like, "No, I haven't seen any past one." It's like, dude, it's a fucking waste of your life.
Yeah,
we were like 18 or 19 years old. Somebody who was so passionate about movies, I was like, "It's a waste of your life."
It's already a waste of your life, any movie, unless it's Forrest Gump. I mean, that's really my what's new, though. I mean, I didn't have a whole lot. Sorry, I didn't have a prepared. I'll update you on my audiobook. I'm on let's see, book 5 now. So of 8.
Well, I mean, yeah, I did see a couple light novels. So a lot of anime will be adapted from light novels.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, there's one that I really like that I'm like, oh, the anime has been pushed back for season 2, like again. And so I'm like, oh, damn. I guess I could read the light novel. And then I'm like, oh, or I could audio.
Wait, what is a light novel?
Does
it come with a flashlight or something?
Nah, yeah. It is like, I think like 500 pages.
Okay.
Or I don't remember. It's smaller. So it's like kind of like,
wait, like 500 pages is small?
I guess, yeah.
Compared to what? Like 1,000?
Yeah, I think so. Honestly, don't quote me on the number. It could be just maybe 200.
But is this like graphic novel?
No. It's just a novel.
It's all words.
Yeah. And then so it's Rising of the Shield Hero. And they have one season out, and I'm like, it was rad. It fucking kicked ass. I'm so stoked on it. And then season 2 was announced, and I'm like, okay, cool. It's going to come out in 2001. And everybody's like, oh, yeah, okay. And it's like, postponed because, just delay production issues. I'm like, everybody's like, fuck.
Yeah.
And then people are like, well, it'll probably be better because instead of them rushing it or whatever, and everybody's like, fuck you. We want it now. Just because you're impatient. Well, so I'm like, oh, I guess I could like maybe listen to the light novels on YouTube.
All right.
Or
you're telling me you found some, right?
Or I could, pay for them on Amazon. I might do that just because it's easier than listening on my phone on YouTube. So I might do that.
Well, that's what I was trying to do with Dark Tower. All the ones I've listened to besides the first one are done by Frank Muller, who's he's like a voice actor or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then the next one is done by someone completely different who's like dry reading. It's like, ugh. I'm like, all right, just fucking get me through this. I'm just like, ugh. Because it's like the other guy acted out the voices and you could tell who was talking when he wouldn't do like, you don't have to wait for the character said, at the end of the statement. It's like, who's talking.
Yeah.
And it felt like, this one, he's just like reading. I'm like, oh my God. Which I have to figure out who's reading it. It said it was Stephen King, but it's not Stephen King. And so the other ones I listened to for free, I told you.
Yeah.
But this one I couldn't find with the same voice, read by the same voice actor. And then I found one. I'm like, oh, well, this one's done by Stephen King. So I downloaded it, and I wasted like my free Audible on it. Audible book. And it's like, that's the same one that was on the free one. I'm like, damn it. So I'm like, whatever. I'm already like 3 hours into the new one. So it's like 10 hours. So
yeah, I mean, I only found it just yesterday, and then like I think I just got into other podcasts, and I'm like, yeah, fucking, I'll do it later. And I'm like, listening to fucking Jocko or Come Town or whatever. I'm like, oh wait, my day's done.
Yeah.
So
yeah, well, like two Jocko podcasts, you're done.
Yeah,
they're like 3 hours long. You're
yeah,
like,
or like
I don't know if I'll make it through the whole Chechen war here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try.
And then I did listen to some. I think it was recommended from Matt and Shane episode. Listening to David Deutsch.
Are there two of them, so it's like double Deutsch rudder.
Yeah, double Deutsch, the Deutsch rudders.
What's just a Dutch? Never mind. I totally mixed up double Dutch as in like the jump rope.
Yeah. But there's two people doing Dutch.
Never mind.
Yeah, no, it was David Deutsch. It's talking about like just like creation of knowledge, and how knowledge is like one of the most powerful things that humanity has. And it's like, you have like laws of physics, and
but we're still kind of discovering the laws of physics, I think, right?
Yeah, and also we are still creating knowledge.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, just listening to that, I'm like, dude, I'm smarter, and I'm like, I'm not at all.
Yeah.
I basically just like listen to that and just like, all right, fall asleep, and just like,
Oh yeah, I've been falling asleep in some of these books, like through one of the books, and I'm like, oh, I wake up like 2 a.m, it's still playing. I'm like, what the hell? Why didn't I stop this? Like, what? I have to go back and figure out when I fell asleep, and I'll probably spend an hour trying to figure out where I left off. And like, oh, I remember that part. Oh, I remember. Oh, wait, that doesn't sound familiar. All right, I guess that's where I'm at now. I do that all the time.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's I guess that wasn't part of my what's new, but I guess it was. I guess
I'm glad I pulled that out of you then.
One of my what's news was, I guess, an update to the Sonic Cake IR loader pedal. I think a couple episodes ago I talked about that, and it's a rad pedal. We played it at a just in case practice. I used the Martial Law, and Adam played it, and it sounded awesome.
Nice.
So good that I think Brian was like, oh, I should just, like, it was Adam's birthday, so he bought it for him. How much was it? It was like $40 or something like that. It was
something. Yeah, it's a good price.
Under $50. So under $50, he got it for him, and I'm like, dude, that's fucking. It's a rad pedal. And then you can put your own IRs on there. And then I was thinking, I'm like, oh, it's cool. I'm playing it. I'm like, kind of thinking of what Matthew Fenslaw said about the cheap amp in a box pedal.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know. There's none of them available. I can't see them. I can't find them. They're all like out of the US. So it's going to be like, quadruple the price or double at least.
Yeah.
The X5 Golden Brownie.
Huh.
I found one used in the US, and it was like, I don't know, like $40 or less shipped.
Nice.
I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And so I got it, and it came in paired with the Sonic Cake IR loader and XLR out. It's fucking rad. I'm like, this is so fucking offensive that $100 you could have you could
kick-ass rig in your pocket.
Yeah, just like, I mean, to front a house, that could be your whole thing. And if you wanted to, you can just like have it split to like a JBL like powered PA speaker. find or Carvin or something like that. Find one, and then like that's your like you play that, so that's your live, and then XLR goes to front of house. Like that's it. That's your whole rig. It is awesome.
Yeah,
it is not that far behind of a Fractal.
Really?
I mean, yeah, you can totally tell the difference. Yeah. I would much rather record an album with a Fractal or Helix, but if you're jamming or playing out live, it would be hard to tell the difference.
That's sick.
It'd be like how much spoiler for my video that I'm going to do. I think the Dark Glass sounds a lot better than the Sansamp, but not by much.
The price wise, I think you're still good with a Sansamp.
Oh yeah, Sansamp you're going to pay double, if not more, for Dark Glass.
Well, yeah, you're paying for a name that's blowing up right now.
Oh yeah,
and and they're good quality thing. I mean, it's not like it's not a good thing, a good product. It's just like everyone wants one, and they can charge that much.
Yeah. And
every bass player thinks that's what they need.
And hey, I don't regret buying mine because it's
not that you're not going to be happy with the product. I'm not saying that. But.
And that's the same thing. You could even pare it down to even Helix versus Fractal. I'm like, Fractal is better, but not by much.
Haven't really heard a lot from what's the other one? The green Kemper. Yeah, what's
that
going on with
sucks because they came out with their floor unit like a year or so ago, and then everybody just blow it up. And then because Kemper, like they were like, oh, here we have our toaster unit, and here we go, and then we're sticking with this for a long time. And then the floor unit came out. It's like, hey guys, guess what? We fucking floor unit. What's up? And it's like, and then Fractal and Helix and Quad Cortex come out, and
everyone had one.
And then even way above what they do, it's like, shit.
Yeah. What's the price comparison on those?
I'm not sure, but I know Rhett Scholl did a comparison of the Quad Cortex versus the Kemper, like how they, model amps and shit like that and all that. Well, here we go. Here's the nuances. The Quad Cortex was better. Nice. And it's like half the size. I'm sure they're the same price, but it's like,
it's not that cool green.
Quad Cortex just started.
All right.
And, Kemper is just trying to keep up. Even though it's great.
It's a bummer because, you want everyone to succeed, but,
But, hey,
actually, you know what? I don't care anymore. Fuck
it. But yeah, anyways, so I got the Golden Brownie. It's so rad. I'm so stoked I bought that. So definitely, big ups to Matthew Fenslaw for bringing that back into my sights, because I remember seeing that back in the day when I was first starting to listen to like Guitar Nerds. That was like back in 2016 or something like that. They did a demo of it. I'm like, that sounds cool. I should buy one. And I'm like, and then I totally like kind of like fell off my radar. I'm like, I saw it again. I'm like, oh dude. When I saw one on Reverb, I fucking bought the shit out of it. So everybody check out, Reverb and get those Golden Brownies. They are so good, and knock everybody down to like $35.
Yeah. Get it, boys.
Get it, boys.
And girls.
But yeah, I mean, I put together a mini pedal board.
All right. Wait. How far can you go with that?
I guess
you go with a mini pedal board?
No, I think I got mini pedals on a mini pedal board.
All right.
I got the Nano Plus board that I filled with mini pedals, and it's been like something I've like stupid. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I finally did it, and it is rad. It's kind of a thing of like, oh, it's like the dog chasing the the bus or the car, and it finally catches up to it. But like, what are you gonna do about it? Like,
yeah, bite the tire.
I guess I did
Lose your teeth.
I guess I did it. Anyways, yeah, exactly. So
what are you gonna do?
I've been like, I'm like, oh dude, I've been like chasing after this thing. It is so rad. I got a fucking poly
dialed in.
Oh yeah, I got the Polytune. I got the fucking
doing kickflips on this bitch.
MXR Phase 95 on there.
Hell yeah.
I got the fucking Snouse black box, which is a blues breaker in a box.
Yeah.
So, and then it goes into...
They should call it the ball breaker, blues ball breaker.
Yeah, somebody needs to do that. Like TM.
Yeah. Please pay your royalties, but do that. Do all the work.
That's the
engineering.
That's the Tone Jerks IP.
Yeah.
The blue balls breaker. It sounds dumber the more you say it.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Is it the blue balls or is it blues balls?
It could
or
be
is it blues ball?
It should be BLU double oo.
Ooh. He's just spelling it out. You're just sounding it out.
Yeah.
BLOOs.
I'm like laughing as I'm like trying to say it. I sound like an idiot. But it should be double OZ.
And then balls with a Z.
BAWLZ.
Yeah, balls. Balls.
Does anybody want to pair up with us on that one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. But anyways, I got the
check on us for the artwork. That's all we want to contribute.
Got the black box from Snouse on there, and that goes into the Riot, which is the gain, and then it goes into a fucking carbon copy mini from MXR. Oh my god. They said it couldn't be done. Hey.
It was like two people that said that ever to you.
Yeah.
It can't be done.
Wrong.
Hey, they landed on the moon, didn't they? I bet they could do this.
Wrong. Sorry. Bye-bye. See ya.
I'm just being told for the first time. It's horrible.
Anyways, got the whole carbon copy mini over there. And then we got the fucking Wampler, the faux spring mini reverb. Oh my god. These are all like pedals that are like awesome. They're not like none of them like sacrifice anything for being tiny. Actually, some
except
of them,
your dignity.
Yeah,
go for
some of them. The Phase 95. Did I say that one? That one is bigger, badder, and more shit in it than a fucking Phase 90.
Yeah. Well, Phase 90's got like one sound.
They got a big knob.
It's got one big knob.
It got a big knob.
Unless it's the EVH Phase 90.
Which, I mean, you can get that same sound in the 95. But,
yeah, exactly.
But anyways, my last pedal on the mini pedal board is the Mr. Black Supermoon mini pedal. I guess he did a special run last year, I think.
Yeah. I thought it was like 2 years ago, but
it could have been 2 years ago. I bought the shit.
Let's not split hairs on this, but I think I'm right.
It's all right. Okay, good.
I win.
Something that I own.
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm just assuming. Yeah, it was probably 2 years ago.
Yeah, just so you know. I mean,
just to falter your story.
Yeah, you
just to make you go, huh?
Yeah, I am so stoked on this mini pedal board, and I'm like, fuck. I guess I'm done with my projects. I just need to now create music.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's rad. It was something that I was like, dude, this is awesome. And I got those fucking Ernie Ball flat cables. Those are so sick.
You didn't go with the EBSs, dude?
No, because the Ernie Balls come in 3 inches. That's all I need. I don't need the fucking. You're a fucking cable size queen over there. You get the fucking EBS.
In the gun world. The gun world, 3 inches is a magnum, by the way.
Yeah. All right, there you go.
That's why I'm.
I just needed
to play,
hang out with different peeps over there.
Yeah.
Stop playing guitar and start shooting some guns.
Shooting some magnums.
Yeah. Oh no, this is a magnum, baby.
You ever held a magnum before, baby?
Oh. Like, no, I literally cannot. Anyway, so they have. I got the 3 inch like patch cables. Those are so sick. The flat ones from Ernie Ball.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're great. Like, dude, I'm like, dude, they sell them at Guitar Center. At least at mine. Go get them. They're awesome.
They're at the Guitar Center. Wow.
My Guitar Center.
Yours, yeah, it's yours. You walk in like, oh hey Brian, oh yeah, roll out a red carpet
it's
for
like,
you.
Oh dude, you're gonna switch out
drink from the water cooler.
Switch out more cables.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna let that
make my life my art was it return to vendor box a living hell over here. Thanks, dude.
You're gonna extend that $9.95 to last your whole life. All right, you're that guy.
Yeah, welcome back. You're making me lose my job.
Welcome back, Cotter Music. Welcome.
Sure, you don't want to buy anything.
Welcome back. Honestly, like seriously, like
Mr. Cotter.
Like capitalize on
Mr. Gower.
Yeah, Mr. Gower.
It's John Travolta.
Yeah,
with a horrible Brooklyn accent.
Isn't it like a horse shack or whatever? It's like, Mr. Gower.
Mr. Gower. Are you going to change some more? I got some more cables for you.
Got some broken cables that you can switch out. I
just picture more of like a Quasimodo type guy who works there who sees you. Oh, Mr. Gower, I grabbed a whole handful of these cables for you. Were you switching them out?
I'm like Don Corleone walking in there. Like, yeah, I guess you could fucking get me some of those. Get me the Ernie Ball cables, would you?
Maybe toss in a couple free picks. Oh, yes, of course, Mr. Gower.
Oh, don't mind if I do. And I just shove my hand in the free pick bin and just shove it in my pocket. Put it in my fucking tracksuit. It's covered in fucking marinara sauce and shit.
Jeez.
Anyways,
what were we talking about?
Oh, let's talk about some, let's get some topics. What do you say?
Was that was part of your what's new?
Yeah,
that actually happened.
Yeah, just fucking.
You're a crime boss that deals in marinara sauce and pizza grease.
It's called gravy. It's all gravy, baby.
It's gravy. All
right. I got some topics. What do you say?
All right.
Okay, so I got maybe a quick one or whatever. Maybe I just need to rant. I saw an old...
Let it out. Here, you know what? Just does your seat go back all the way? This will be like you with your therapist.
Actually, I'll do it. I get my gamer chair in the back. Just let it fly. Okay, so I saw a video from a YouTuber I like, old Rhett Scholl over there. He, I guess, was maybe a year and a half ago. He did a video where he talked to a bunch of boutique amp builders, and I'm the more I say this, I'm not upset about it.
You're just informing people. You were pissed earlier, but you're not. You still weren't. Really.
I'm not really. No,
mildly irritated.
Yeah, no, I saw it, and I'm like, okay, some of their points, I'm gonna just shit on.
Steamroll.
Okay. All right, so they're talking about he got a good bit for a video for sure. Boutique amp, like two builders talking about amp modelers and digital amps. So like plugins or Axe FX, Helix and shit like that.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, so what's your take on that? And then almost unanimously they all said, tube amps are never going to go away. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. And then they said, tube amps, you just can't replicate that. A tube amp in the room, like a half stack, is not going to sound the same as like a amp modeler, in headphones, in your bedroom. I'm like,
yeah.
Well, and then they all said the same thing. And he's like, oh yeah, totally. Once you have like, got the stage shaking or, it's like you got your balls shaking or whatever. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I actually have played half stacks on loud stages and punk shows. I'm like, I've never had my balls shake. Maybe because I don't have the fuck.
Maybe you weren't playing right. You didn't have the bass high enough.
I probably don't have the balls for it, I guess.
Yeah.
They're too sucked into my fucking...
Too nervous.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Whenever every time I play, I shove them into my ass.
You do that balloon knot thing, like so they don't go anywhere.
Oh, that's dumb. Anyway, I'm gonna cut that out. I'm not gonna do it. But anyways, so they all say the same thing. It's like, oh, a loud tube amp is not the same as like amp modeler through your headphones.
Yeah.
Because you can't get the feedback through a modeler that you can out of an amp. I'm like, none of them ever said, and he never said, I'm like, what about playing one of the amp modelers through a power cab or a like through like powered, amp through speaker cab?
Yeah.
They make them. They do that. And none of them are like, yeah, think of a quiet headphone amp through, as opposed to a half stack. It's not the same thing, man. It's not the same. And I'm like, yes, you're right. You are right. But what the fuck about 600 watt power cab with a stomp, as opposed to a 30 watt, 2x12, tube amp. They're going to be the little thump and shit or not the little, but the big thump and power that you're feeling and the feedback. You're going to feel that from one of those modelers. And it's not to say that tube amps are bad, because I'm staring at 3 of them right now. It's just that's a shitty way to say it.
Well, have those power cabs been available?
Oh yeah, I mean this was
FR. What do they call FRFR?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This has
you got it, baby.
This was done back in 2020.
Oh, okay.
So it's not
for some reason I thought it was older.
Oh no, so it's an older as a year and a half. So okay. And even Friedman, who is one of the guys talking about the amp modelers, he makes a power cab for stomps. Stomps and X-Effects and Kempers and shit like that. He makes them for that, which is actually very very expensive. He's not saying it's shit, but it's just not the same. It's not the same. It's like, well, yeah, if you want to play a gig and make it easy, then yeah, a stomp is going to be better. But he's like, sometimes I'll see people who have giant I don't know 20 space racks or 24 space racks that are taller than a half stack. I'm like, and they roll that into a gig. That seems like it's a bigger hassle. I'm like, that's the whole band's rig.
Yeah, everyone is in there.
Yes, that is every guitarist, the bass player, the monitor, the wireless
vocal effects or whatever.
Wireless, everything is in that rig. You come on. You're saying you're one-sided here on this. I guess I'm saying this because I'm I like both. And I can I can put it you can like both, by the way.
Yeah, that's true.
And also if you're Dave Friedman, you can make things for both.
You can make both and make money off of both.
Yeah, and he does. Because he makes amp in a box pedals that you could probably push through one of the Sonic Cake IR loaders and have it
badass
and go through front of house. Yeah. Which I'm like, okay, where do you stand on this? I'm like, you can, I don't know. Do you have to be so hard on each side?
Yeah. Well, because he's trying to sell his amp so you buy 2 instead of buy 1,
Yeah.
Where you buy 1 voice amp and then buy something different from him, as opposed to buy the cab, but then you spend already on the actual digital thing, which you have multiple different sounds you can get from one thing. So I don't know.
Well, and then one of the guys here's I get his joke here and his bit, but it's kind of oh god damn it, did you have to I think Rhett Scholl cut more of it out. He said I think of digital amp modelers like the Pornhub of the guitar world, because you can look at anything, you can just dial it in and just check it out. And then yeah, you'll get the same amount. Whereas an amp is your girlfriend or your wife. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like,
could you have found a better?
It's I know. I mean, I get what he's saying. I get it, but I'm like, god damn it, dude.
But wait, they cut that out or no?
No. He left you could tell he left most of it in, but once he started going into it, you can see the cut frame into him. It was anyways, so because Red Show probably his face was oh no.
Dang.
Which is I'm not offended by any of that. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
But I'm also not a owner of a big company. On a YouTube video with hundreds of thousands of watchers. I'm talking about Pornhub. Anyways, but it was just funny in that video. You could almost see his cut that he's no, we're done with this.
Moving on.
Which I understand his correlation with it, but it could be just I don't know. You probably could have thought of something else.
Yeah, what the hell?
That's good. It could have been he could have said maybe like, I don't know, McDonald's burger versus like a fucking steakhouse burger or something.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
which you can also, everybody could say McDonald's probably is not the best burger at all. Like I could, yeah. I mean, I haven't had one in forever, but I could say that even Jack in the Box is better than McDonald's.
Yeah, a Jumbo Jack is actually pretty good.
Yeah, just straight up.
I mean,
anyways, anyway. So my whole thing was, I'm like, isn't it like, I don't know, it's totally one sided, especially with like, you know, Joe Morgan. Like he makes really cool amps that I'm like, one, eventually maybe I would like to buy his Tweed amp. But I'm like, I just thought it was like the whole idea of like, oh yeah, you know, it's just not the same thing. It's not the same. Well, it's not supposed to be, right?
No.
But also I'm like,
you don't want to be the same.
I'm like, I guess the only experience that they're talking about is like, oh, the feedback and like having an amp in like the room with you. I'm like,
yeah, you can achieve that.
Yeah, exactly.
And you make an amp that you can do that with.
Yeah, you can get a Friedman power cab and get that same experience, and it be cheaper than buying a Friedman amp.
Yeah,
you can.
I haven't looked at the prices on that, but I was imagining it would be cheaper still than, you know,
some Friedman heads,
a cab and a head.
Yeah, some of the heads are like $2,000, $3,000.
Jeez,
which
are ridiculous.
Which are nice. And then I'm like, okay, you can get a HX Stomp and one of the power cabs, or even a Matrix power cab, and walk into a gig with that. Your half stack, you're not going to hold your head and the cab in one go. And then your pedal board.
His pedals were made in that place that burned down, right?
I believe everything was.
Even the amps? Dang.
Uh-huh. So
damn.
I don't know what they're up to now, but I know it was like
nothing.
I have no idea, but it was like Bogner. I mean, go listen
Matthews effects.
Yeah, go listen to other podcasts. I'm sure they covered it, but it was like Bogner, Matthews,
Wampler,
Morgan.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, a lot of them, which was all the ones I think from that video, because that's where
all the boutique ones made in one factory, I think, by different people.
I think it was called, BAD, Boutique Amplifier Designers or Developers.
Yeah,
was where Rhett Scholl recorded that video. So he hit them all at once, you know. So, anyways, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just ranting. I'm like, I think there's a place for both. I don't think you can hate on either. What about? It wasn't
really a Brian Files, but okay.
I don't know. I mean, like for you, I'm playing digital. You're playing pretty much straight digital like plugins. They're great still, right? Do you find?
No, they're good. They're good.
But do you find yourself wanting a tube amp again?
Not really. I mean, I have tube amps in the bass world. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I would. Get one.
Even just like a small one that you can be like, oh, I can record with this or whatever.
Yeah, maybe just to kind of, just get like a small like 110 or 112 or something. Mm-hmm. Just kind of mess around with it, but I don't think I'm gonna need it. It'd be nice. Like I think I talked about getting like a Vox, like 150. Was it one or
the
AC15 or something?
Yeah, or even like a Supro or something like that. A little 10.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Should be fine, but yeah, I don't know. I think
or you should get
in the future, yes, but in the immediate future, probably no.
Oh yeah, I mean, but once you get your space all set up and shit like that.
Yeah, probably get everything. Yeah, start collecting again, dude.
Yeah,
get back on top.
Collecting,
my crown's slipping. So.
I like you say collecting again. Your collection has not gone. You still,
yeah, it's true.
You still,
it's not like I've gotten rid of a single.
You still
damn thing.
have a lot of shit.
I haven't gotten rid of anything.
I think you have more. You have more amps and more guitars and more pedals than I do.
Yeah, and since I moved, I have more amps and more pedals and guitars now. In fact, I bought one pedal, I bought an amp, and I bought a guitar.
Yeah.
So,
but
I know it's not like I ever stopped. I just slowed down.
You should get an AD5.
I was looking at those. I can only find the Chinese-made ones.
Yeah, I mean,
which are probably still fine.
Yeah, I think those are still rad. And I keep thinking, I'm like, oh man, I think if you offered somebody $250,
Yeah, I see them for like $350 to $400.
Oh, I think $300 or $250. If you get that for that, I'm like, I want one. I don't need it ever at all, but I'm like, dude, I want one.
Yeah. No, that'd be sick. I remember ever since you started talking about them, I always look every once in a while.
Oh yeah, that'd be a great little like. Oh yeah, it's gonna be like a little like kind of just chunky little thing. I'm like, almost no.
What size speaker is that?
10-inch.
10-inch, okay.
Which is not much smaller, but I'm like, still, that's gonna be great. It's a little crunchy sound. Just get that out of that little guy. Anyways, stack pedals in front of. Oh my god, the 385 out of that bitch. Oh my god, come on, get out of here.
Yeah.
But and then that's what we're talking about, a tube amp. That's awesome. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's like a big division. I think you can have both. I'm like, you can have your plugins that you record with, and then you can have the. Yeah, I guess I was just bitching about it, and I saw that. I'm like, you know what, you motherfucker. But here's one that I think let's close it out with this one here.
Yeah. The topic everyone wants to hear, I'm sure.
Okay, so Sweetwater, everybody's talking about him. Everybody knows him.
Everyone talks about how sweet they are.
Oh yeah, I got that. I mean, Sweetwater over there. Actually, probably one of my favorite. Yeah, probably one of my favorite like distributors, stores, or whatever storefronts. They're great, awesome, and the customer service is like a meme at this point, where it's like you buy a pick. And it's like, 10 years later, they call you. I'm like, hey, how's that pick working out for you? But like, they're great customer service. And when you return something, it's no questions asked. They just fucking send you the label. They like, oh man, that fucking sucks dick. Anyways, here's the return label. And you do have nothing to do. You just slap it on the fucking box. They send it to you. And it's, you get your money back. It's rad. Fucking love Sweetwater. We're not sponsored by them.
Yeah, no, not yet. Never
but
will.
Good God, I would fucking take that money.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, awesome. I will shop at Guitar Center when it's convenient or
you're in the area, you're driving past one.
Yeah. Or when I need those fucking flat cables, baby. Anyways, so I was Sweetwater, when you order from them, whether you like it or not, they're gonna send you some candy. And
yeah, that's the thing you really worry about.
And to me, I never want it, but they always send it. So I wanted to do a bang, marry, kill of this Sweetwater candy.
So stupid.
Think of the main ones that they send you. So
I think it's was it Smarties?
Yes, and then I got Fireball.
Okay, and then Bit O' Honey. Yeah.
So those are the main ones. Bang, marry, kill with those. What are we doing?
All right, me,
you open up your fucking package. You got a fucking pedal in there. You've been waiting.
You spent $4,000 on something, and you got 5 cents worth of candy. And which one are you eating first?
They gave you free shipping.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Let's see.
What are you stoked on? I'm gonna do. You can open the candy, eat it all first, throw the pedal in the fucking trash. What are you doing?
You could just gone to the store and got shitty candy yourself. That's probably not stale.
Yeah. Thanks for this fucking
Thanks for the trash.
$200 reamp box in the trash.
I had someone put candy in in a pedal once. I told you that, right?
Really?
It was like an MXR pedal.
Oh, maybe. I don't remember that.
Candy in it. And I'm like, I'm not going to eat this. And like one of them had melted or something in the box. I'm like, thanks.
Look at you Sweetwater ripoff motherfucker piece of shit.
Yeah, they weren't. It wasn't even like the same candy that they would have offered. It was like really nasty, like sugar candy, like a ball.
Yeah. It was like a fucking like, here's a melted Butterfinger or something like that.
not even like premium candy, just like the glass looking.
Oh yeah.
Just like
the
yeah.
Or is it fucking
it's like like the candy a sucker's made out of, but no stick.
Or like or like the grandma candy, or like the one that's like the
Werther's or something.
The strawberry.
The strawberry is horrible.
I actually like that one. I think I remember like that as a kid.
Gel in it. It's like,
I don't know. I was a fat.
You crunch it It's like it collapses and creates shards.
Yeah, dude.
Shards.
No, dude, I was a fat kid, so I'm like, oh, let me get this. Like, there's stuff in there. I'm like, I'm gonna suck on this while I play, die at Super Nintendo.
You get crushed,
dude. I'm sucking on this one. I'm like, oh, dude, I fucking can't get past level 2.
You're crushing it though. You still think you're like top dog,
and I'm like, dude,
you brag about it at school,
dude. I fucking.
You did.
You're just like,
oh yeah, I got to level 2 last night. Sick, dude. I'm on 17.
Dude, I love.
My brother helped me.
I love. You're just like, I love playing video games, dude. It's awesome. You just die all the time. Like, this is great. The game over screen, like, dude, this is so much fun.
So fulfilling.
Anyways, the Sweetwater candy.
Okay, so bang, marry, kill. I think gonna bang the Smarties.
Okay.
Marry the bit of honey.
Okay.
And kill the red hot or whatever. What'd you call it?
Fireball, I think it was.
Fireball.
Yeah. Okay.
Little glug 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 fireball.
Well, I mean, Smarties, I get it. I get where you're coming from because it's in a tube, and you get the fucking multiple candies in one.
Yeah, dude. The move on those, you open one. Okay, close your eyes. You open one. You twist one side of it. Put your finger on the other side, and then now put the open side in your mouth. And then you just shoot it. You literally shoot it into your mouth. You
like a machine gun hit, just punishing your tonsils.
Yeah. Belt fed, dude. This is a belt fed machine gun. Punishing your cavities all at once. And then you chew through like the sugar. Like it's just compressed sugar. It's like they took.
What if you were like insane and you just swallowed it like a pill?
Oh, they're like sharp. They're not even smooth.
You get no enjoyment out of it. You just swallow it. Like, I'm going to intake these calories.
Yeah. I was getting so excited to explain that. I like moved the mic away from my mouth, but I think you guys are going to catch the drift still.
Yeah,
I think you guys are going to get it. It was only for like a little bit.
Yeah.
But dude, you just like, just line those things up, just shotgun them, chew them up. Man. It's like all sugar. It's like a pixie stick if someone were to compress them all into one.
It's like fucking. It's like Welcome to Flavortown.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, somewhat of a
population me.
Yeah, my mouth, bitch.
Population in my mouth.
Yeah. Okay. So that's mine.
Bit of honeys are good. Anyway, so okay, I'm gonna fucking. I get where you come from with the Smarties. I'm gonna kill them.
Yeah. All right.
I don't like the fucking tartness. I don't like the tartness. I could do.
They're not like super tart.
Yeah, but any of it I don't like.
They're not like sweet tarts, which I hated.
God, you remember Warheads?
My mouth.
Yeah,
dude.
I guess that's what it reminds.
My mouth is watering right now.
It reminds me of the sweet tarts. I can't differentiate in my head.
Yeah,
I know they're different, but I'm like, hey, fucking kill them both.
Dude, those ones got you like right, if you had fillings.
Oh God,
dude, you're done.
You're associated with sweet tarts in any certain way. Fucking, you're dead to me.
You're dumbass.
Oh God,
get out of here.
It's like I don't like them. I don't like it. Hey,
all right, keep going.
And then so Fireball, I guess I'll bang
right.
because it's like hey, I'm kind of like it reminds me of the cinnamon Altoids, which are the worst ones. But
they are
like
they're horrible. Actually, you know what? The worst ones I think are the winter ones.
No. Cinnamon.
Those remind me of Pepto-Bismol.
Oh,
I think people get confused because they go, "Oh, well, Pepto-Bismol's pink." Like, yeah, but guess what flavor it is?
Yeah,
it's winter mint.
Guess what, asshole? They fucking tricked you.
Guess what? Yeah, you got fucked.
Every year, you got to open your fucking mind.
I get the cherry Pepto.
I just get regular. Yeah, I keep a couple of those Peptos in my truck, actually. You ever have any gurgly days? I'm like, oh shit. Pop a couple of those bad boys.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna do probably bang the Fireballs because I hate Smarties or like sweet tarts so much.
Yeah.
Man, it just puts a bad taste in my mouth. So I could probably crush a couple of those. I guess it reminds me of the Fireball whiskey. I haven't had that in forever, but I'm sure I could down some of that. Right?
I haven't had that ever, actually.
I'm not fucking 23 anymore, but hey, I'll fucking come after you.
I'll fuck with it.
I fuck with it. You don't even say I fuck with it.
All right. And then what? You're gonna marry, right?
I'll marry the fucking bit of honey. Those are good. Yeah. It's like a really fancy Tootsie Roll. It's like, man, this is complex.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on
sticky
here. Oh, yeah.
Everywhere. Yeah. It's good.
There's a lot going on with that. There's a lot going on with
that. You like wine tasting?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, this is really
Yeah, you can really taste the terra firma.
Oh, yeah. You can really taste the high fructose corn syrup. And there's fucking.
This must be made of real honey. It's not.
Oh, man. You can really taste the fucking Mambo number 5 in this.
Oh man, we should have that. We should license that song for the podcast.
We should just fucking play that for episode 200. I
said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said on that drive to the
liquor store around the corner. And I really don't wanna. No, we should get Lou Bega on the show.
For no reason.
We should just hit him up. Dude, I think no spoilers, but you hit up somebody who I'm like, oh, I never thought he would be a get that we could have on the show. He wants to do it. And I'm like, dude, I think I want to just start hitting up random people to be on the show.
I hit up my idols and you hit up yours.
No, I hit up Lou Bega. And then I was like, I think I saw him on, no spoilers or whatever. I honestly did hit up Andrew Masters on YouTube. He just not responded. He looked at it and read it, and he did not respond.
Well, yeah, that's how it works. You say you do it. You keep doing it.
Yeah. So
what'd you say?
I was like, hey, do you want to be on my podcast? And like,
no way. That's how you started it.
Yeah. So I'm like, and then I'm like, so I'm gonna hit him up again. I'm like, hey, you cocksucker.
Get on my show. You want the exposure.
And I think I'm gonna hit up the guy who does the voice for Spike on Cowboy Bebop. He's super. He has like 1,000 followers.
Yeah, well, you gotta start conversations.
I'm just gonna start doing it. I know. I'm inspired by you, but I'm actually gonna start conversations with Lou Bega.
Yeah, it doesn't always work. I comment on things too, and I see they see it, and they're like, "They're not comment, but send a message."
Oh no! I don't want to. I don't want to give away who the guest is going to be, but it's actually pretty rad. So you got your rad guest. I'm going to get Lou Bega and Andrew Masters.
We'll see if it even happens. But
yeah, who knows? Anyways, so did I say that's.
This is running a little long there, big guy.
I know. I was.
We still want to hit this big one though, right?
We're
still not through this.
Yeah, the big one. So we got the Sweetwater candy. I want to know what's the fucking worst candy?
The worst. There's so many bad candies, by the way.
I got kind of one. Maybe I got a second one.
Well, you told me to think of some worst candies. Well, whenever it comes to food and there's a topic, I hit it.
It's like the
as hard as I can.
You're like Kermit at the keyboard. You're like,
I can do 100 words per minute.
I was at the fucking first of my class in this fucking subject.
If you don't use it, you lose it.
So, anyways, you're just like fucking typing away at there. I had maybe one, maybe two. I think black licorice just fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's horrible. It is pretty bad.
How is that a candy?
Old people love it.
That's more of just like, oh, this is something that we just get through.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone made it. We have to eat it.
Exactly.
It's not like the free hat you got at the horse races that you have to wear.
It's
that you lost $400, but you got a free hat.
Because
you were the 500th person in the door.
It's not. I mean, I guess it's like there's starving kids in Africa. Give them.
They wouldn't be eating this.
Give them the licorice. Give them all of it.
Send all of it.
And stop. Hit production. Like Eleanor, stop the fucking machine. We don't need to make any more. It has
its appeal.
For what?
It has its appeal because it's savory, but it has a lot of sugar in it still. But it also turns your teeth black. So what do you want?
Yeah, I mean,
this is a game. You want sweet, savory, and black teeth.
I guess I'm like, I need to try it again, but I'm like, dude, like maybe it's like an acquired taste because I'm like, I haven't had it in a while, but it just reminds me of
you should get the soft stuff. Like,
I think maybe I should just fucking start eating or drinking. I'm just gonna drink a bunch of fucking Jaeger tomorrow at work.
Yeah, that would be fine.
It tastes like licorice. Yeah, right.
I didn't know this had alcohol in it. I'm gonna get some. I thought this was like Bailey's or Kahlua.
The same.
Those
thing.
have alcohol in it
Both
too.
Yeah.
Oh God, I drank that for breakfast.
I've seen friends who are like, I'm sure their work schedules. I would assume so. Their work schedules that they're off on like random weekdays. They're like, it shows them like waking up, time to get up, and they're like pouring like cold brew like coffee and just like Kahlua. I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's fucking 7:30.
They make a Kahlua that doesn't have alcohol in it though. Maybe
No, not this person.
I think so because they have a Bailey's that doesn't have alcohol in it. But
well, I just assume because this person has several DUIs.
Okay. All right. So I got one.
Yeah. What's your worst candy?
The worst one I can think of is probably Necco wafers.
I was mid drink. Sorry, I almost spit it out. Exactly. Those are
horrible. Like, what do they even taste like? You know what they taste like?
Texture.
They taste like the Valentine's hearts that come in that box. They're like the same flavors. I think that they're made by the same company.
I was gonna say, like, you know what they taste like? Texture. That's what they taste like.
Tastes like drywall chips.
Yeah.
You know?
You ever just like fucking just gnaw on some fucking drywall?
Yeah. Drywall has more moisture in it.
Oh, you know what they taste like? They taste like fucking sheetrock.
Yeah, that's why they put it in like wax paper. You know, it's supposed to keep out the moisture.
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe not the best.
Well, no,
or it lets it breathe because if moisture gets in, it can get out.
Well, no, they
fighting.
They cover it in wax paper so it doesn't suck up the moisture in the air.
Yeah, exactly. It's probably true. You could probably use that as like a desiccant, you know, when you get stuff packed, you know,
you could like ship a pallet of those out to Austin. You'll fucking get humidity down to fucking like 60.
Yeah. Just like 4 trucks worth, just leave them outside.
Yeah,
crack them all open.
Just open the barn door in the back and just like, yeah, fuck it. We're fixing the weather here.
Yeah, that'd be great. Actually, that's a good idea. Necco wafers are horrible, and they're like so hard.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you crunch through. It feels like you're not sure if you're actually chewing through your own teeth or not.
Because the texture is the same. Because it tastes the same.
It's like playing a game. Like, which one's harder? You know, which diamonds or rocks or Necco wafers?
Necco wafers. Oh God, those suck.
That's a bad one.
That's a good one.
I have a whole list of them, but we don't have to go through them all.
We can get a couple of them.
All right, another one, the peanut patty. You see them at like gas stations, and you're like, it's like a red patty. It's like sugar. Like, this is literally, it's kind of like when they make like like Egg McMuffin type this thing of the egg. It's made in a ring. That's kind of how they do this. They drop the peanuts into a disc.
I don't think I've
sugar.
Seen this one.
Yeah, it's
Is it a Texas
not
thing?
good. I've seen them in California. I think yes, it's definitely something from the South.
And they suck.
They love peanuts here. They put peanuts like in Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. Oh yeah. And that's probably not good.
Nah, why? Just drink it how it is.
It's supposed to be like the salty with the sweet that they got going on there. All right.
Anyways, so
I'm sticking up for your Texas brothers over there.
It's like, yeah, I say fuck them. It's like
Kyle, you're like,
it's like sugar drizzle. It's like
you're like I'm my own man. Fuck anything. I'm
trying to describe how the texture is.
Yeah, okay.
It's like
so it's
peanuts suspended in a sugar mass. That's like, yeah, it's not good. The flavor is peanuts and
sounds
sugar.
Terrible.
That's all it is. Next time you're at a gas station, you go in, look at like the counter. They should have a little red disc.
I'll take a look. I mean, if I go to gas stations, I'm like, maybe I'll see some like Otis Spunkmeyer or something like that. But I'm like, man, not seeing any of that.
Spunkmeyer what?
Otis
Boom.
like, oh yeah.
I'll show you some Spunkmeyer.
I got some Spunkmeyer for you, pal.
Cragmire. All right, another thing, a whole category of
all right,
candy.
Hit him, take him down a peg.
It's Mexican candy. All right, nothing against Mexicans. But candy though, not good.
Your food is rad. Your Coke and drinks are rad.
Fucking sick, dude. Your beers
are actually
notch.
Fucking. I'm drinking a Corona right now. You're fucking. Yeah. I'm sure it's fucking not. It's New York, but
it's like White Plains.
Yeah. But hey, I mean, all that shit is rad. But your candy sucks, right?
Yeah, candy. It's always salty and like spicy.
It's like spicy and salty and sweet. All in one.
Yeah, and everything tastes the fucking same. Oh, you get Lucas. I remember we used to get Lucas somehow at school.
Uh-huh.
It's literally salt. It's like they get like table salt, which tastes like metal. Right? Mixed with like whatever spice it is. And then like what was it? It's like literally like a salt shaker where you lick your hand and you're practicing like doing tequila shots, you know?
Okay.
Where's the lime? You know, that's all you're missing.
Yeah, which I'm like,
we didn't have tequila.
I'd much rather do tequila shots.
Yeah. Everything's like, was it the one? It's like a squeeze bottle that you just squeeze this nasty like puree of sugar, salt, and I can't remember the spice they use. They use it on everything,
like cayenne or maybe. Or
yeah, it's kind of like that, but it like they put on their mangoes. They put on every.
Yeah,
like,
no, know what you're saying.
I can't remember the name of it. Oh, they put it in like the michelada stuff. They put it in their beer.
Yeah, no,
it's that stuff.
I haven't tried it. I'm sure it's good.
Yeah. Another thing they do is they put like I've seen it.
The more and more you say it sounds fucking racist.
I mean, it sound like an asshole. But like I don't get the whole bugs like in candy thing.
Oh, I don't think that's strictly like Mexican candy.
Yeah, it's not, but it's definitely something I've seen my whole life, like at every convenience store on the like living close to the border.
Yeah,
I don't see that here though.
No, I guess I saw it in more Sacramento area at my sister's. Yeah. Like this because it's fun. It's like, oh, this is cool. I'm like, oh my god, and I would just go, like like I was with my nephew. I'm like, look at this. There's a bug. He's like, oh. I'm like, meat. I'm like, meat.
It's like worms and like scorpions.
He's like, that's gross. I'm like, yeah, I think the same thing too, pal.
Yeah,
let's go get some fucking cotton candy.
Yeah, that's yours. right?
That's mine. That's like the worst kind of candy is cotton candy. Come on,
yeah,
it is fucking terrible because
it's just sugar fluff.
It's like it's not like that good tasting. I'm like, dude, I'd much rather have like a fucking hot dog.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'd much rather have like insulation.
Or yeah.
My brother calls that forbidden cotton candy.
the pink insulation or whatever. Yeah. But it's just like it's like it's the texture is not good. It just fucking like if you try and eat it
gets
just
sticky. It gets all over your face.
It gets everywhere. I'm like, this is like the juice is not worth the squeeze on that one.
Oh, right? You just squeeze it.
Yeah.
And then it just sticks to your. If you have any type of moisture on your hands, dang, dude, you're screwed.
No, I'm totally like cotton candy. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And then like the idea of like what you were saying, it's like insulation. It's like the fact that I'm like they made that looks like cotton candy.
They make it the same way, I think.
They make it
spinning around in a drum,
fiberglass to make it.
There's a guy with a cardboard cone going around the outside.
And how dare they put a cartoon character on the They used to put the Pink Panther on there for insulation. I'm like,
they still do.
They know the kids are gonna fuck with that. And probably eat it or just like
tastes good, dude.
Play with it because I'm
and they gave it such a fun color too. Yeah.
And I'm an adult, and they don't let me in that fucking section at Home Depot.
Yeah. You're just stealing it and eating it. I have a couple more honorable mentions.
Hey, let's blast through.
Let's blast through. Okay. Candy corn, disgusting.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Circus Peanuts.
It's basically just like high fructose corn syrup in like.
Oh man.
Here's in triangles. I'm like, you eat it. I'm like,
it's like earwax to me. Dude,
yeah, but you eat it and it's like, oh, that's sweet, but the texture is like, okay, why?
Yeah, it's all about the texture. I think with those,
Ugh.
It's just interesting texture after the first like 3, and then you keep eating them. And you're like, why am I doing this?
It's like,
who gave this to me?
Where's the Butterfinger? Where's the Kit Kat?
Yeah,
I keep seeing Butterfingers.
Yeah,
I think I want a Butterfinger, but I'm like, where's the Kit Kats?
Dude, those so like the inside of the Butterfinger. If you had just the bars that are just that,
no,
those are the worst too. Those are horrible.
No, God, who decided that was a good idea?
Yeah, and they break. Like they're always broken.
Oh yeah, and they're probably like you're like, oh, I'm gonna eat it while like driving or like I'm at home. And I'm like, oh cool.
Oh yeah,
everywhere,
all over your shirt,
everywhere.
Yeah,
who
like a bomb went off.
Who decided that? I'm like, no, the chocolate with that, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, you dumb fuck. It's part of the meal. No,
part of the burger.
All right. I got one more.
Yeah,
100 grand bar. Okay, they are. It's like rice, right?
Yeah,
it's like literally like a rice bar with chocolate on it, and like,
is that nougat?
Like a mountain of caramel inside it.
Yeah,
it's delicious, but it's like the worst thing to eat because you spend your whole 10-minute break.
Disagree with you on this one because that's
hold on. The whole 10-minute break, you're chewing the whole time.
I'm just like Donkey Kong right here. I'm just winding up, gonna smack you. I'm like, no, dude, those are rad.
It's good. Don't get me wrong. They taste delicious. It's just like you chewing. Like you might as well just get some chaw in your lip, dude, and just chew that. Some long cut, Copenhagen long cut.
Yeah.
I had one more. Okay, hold on. Heath bar.
No, I think you were going to do the Circus Peanuts. We'd gloss over that.
Oh, yeah, I did mention it, I guess. Circus Peanuts are horrible. What are they even? They're like styrofoam. What flavor are they?
It's like orange. They're like aren't they citrus?
That's the color they are. They're not orange flavored.
I haven't had one in forever. I guess I've always just seen them and just fucked with them. I was like, I'm going to squish this.
Well, yeah, that you squish them because it's fun, and then you realize this is food and no one should ever eat that.
And so you do your whole family a favor and put it in the garbage.
Yeah, and then you just throw it away at the store. You don't even buy it.
You put it back on the shelf.
Yeah. You help their loss prevention team.
Well, no,
lose their fucking minds.
As you walk away, it just puffs back up to where the shape it's supposed to be.
I was saying just literally grab the whole stack and throw it in the trash.
Yeah, you just like take the whole thing and throw it in the trash compactor.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna see what flavor these actually are. Marshmallow candy, but it doesn't say what they are. Doesn't say.
I don't think I can't remember the last time I tried those fucking things.
They don't taste like peanuts. I guarantee it.
Well, they.
It's let's see. Artificial banana flavor. Why? Jeez.
I mean that's the big thing with that. It's like it tastes weird. It is weird. Looks weird. Like it's making bananas.
Yeah. What the hell,
dude? And then we can fucking like pretend like we're Donkey Kong. I'm sure they would be better if they looked like bananas.
They have an orange flavored variety. I've never seen it, and I'm not willing to like.
Yeah.
Pick one up.
That's one that you like. You believe the internet, but yeah, no, you're right. That's fine. I believe you. But you had Heath bars as your last one, right?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Heath bars by themselves. They are They're just like, was it hard caramel with a dark chocolate over it?
Yeah,
that sounds super appetizing.
Well, yeah,
but in ice cream,
they snap.
They shine.
And like you eat it, and you're they snap. I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. They snap when you chew them.
Yeah.
No, yeah, in ice cream, great. Standalone,
because and then they get stuck in your teeth. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyways, I dragged that one out, but what do you got? What's next?
Get out of here. Huh?
I know. Sorry, guys. I could talk about candy all day because I've tried them all.
And if I haven't, I will.
Yeah. Name one. I probably had it.
I got a strong opinion. Like amplifiers and modeling, I don't give a shit. But candy.
Here's a hot take. You go into a convenience store, Reese's has taken over everything. Have you noticed this?
I like Fast Breaks a lot. I haven't had one in fucking like 5-10 years, but I remember them
Take Fives, and then they have like 4 different variations of Fast Breaks. You know,
don't they have pretzels in them?
Yeah, they have pretzels in them, but then they have different sizes. And they're like, oh, here's the long one. Here's the king size. Okay, but next time you're in a store, Reese's has taken over everything. They have the big cups. They have the little cups.
Yeah.
They have the white chocolate. They have the Oops, outrageous, whatever it is, which has like caramel, peanut butter, and it's got like the Reese's Pieces in it.
Oh my God, up. Damn!
They have everything.
That is outrageous.
Dude, I got one on it was like a block of peanut butter. I might as well just grabbed a jar off the shelf of peanut butter.
Shove my goddamn hand in there.
Yeah, why did I get it? And they have like, oh, here's the brownie one. So like, what? Okay. Yeah, they have like a brownie like with peanut butter. Dude, they are going crazy. Someone needs to stop, Reese's.
Somebody stop.
Yeah. Anyways, that's my Kyle Files.
Yeah. At the Somebody end of it. Needs to stop Reese's.
Yeah, they're just going nuts, man. And they have.
You're doing too much.
I know. And they have. Don't get started on the ice cream. Who wants salty ice cream? Not me.
Yeah. That'll be another.
Shit's delicious.
Another topic for another day. But let's get out of here. I just want to say thank you so much for tuning into the Tone Jerks podcast. If you like what you hear, you can follow along on Facebook. We have an Instagram. We have the Facebook group over there, both linked in the description. And if you really like what you hear, you can help support the show on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. But if you double down for $2 a month, you get an extra episode every week. And just for the support, we wanted to give you a huge shout out, a sizable acknowledgement. Kyle, you got a list over there?
I got it right here.
Why don't you give it to?
That actually sounded like you said baby. Bubbo.
Give it to.
All right, we got
just do the Yoshi sound.
Stop calling Andrew Walsh your baby, okay? He's mine. Andrew Walsh from Andrew's Alcove.
Call me anytime you want.
Just don't call me Andrew's baby. Abe Newman, Michael Newman.
Oh, you know what's
Nicholas Payson.
Awesome on a Monday night. It's just a room temperature Corona.
I'd take anything right now. That's what I was thinking. Once I get like into the house, I'm gonna just like load that thing up with beer. That's all it's gonna be.
Yeah, because you can't.
That and like Cinnamon Toast Crunch and milk.
Life cereal, dude.
And Life. I can do Life.
Dude, I mean, I'm telling you, once you get your new place, I'm going to roll over there. We're going to get Life cereal. And then we're going to fucking just like inner tube and just fucking just shit in the lake.
Oh, yeah. Not my lake. All right.
And just go to the neighbor. Like, it's like the rival lake. We go.
You go upstream.
Yeah,
the lake that's upstream
or whatever
comes downstream.
And then we both put on like masks, like we're stealth. We're like in
the middle of the daytime.
Yeah,
you get pants that have zipper down the crack,
like holding hands and just drinking the fucking like Colt 45s.
All right. We got Nicholas. We're already overtime here.
Yeah,
all right,
come on. Yeah,
you ain't paying me. All right. Nicholas Ogburn, Doug King, Doug Chris from 37 Effects. Does he have anything out right now that you can just grab or what?
Maybe.
Sick. Check out. He's got some sick effects. He's got a Tombstone. Is that his most current one right now?
Yeah. Eventually, I think we're planning on doing a giveaway with.
Okay.
Doug over there. I know we're gonna do it eventually. I gotta do a video and shit.
What's that? What's Tombstone? Is that a treble booster, right?
Yes, which I think is cool because treble boosters actually don't boost the treble; they cut the bass.
Okay.
At least from what I've heard.
To me.
Yeah. Anyways, awesome.
I think you're a liar.
Yeah, I have not tried one. I still gotta hit up. I think Derek is gonna send me one to borrow.
All right.
So. I'll try it. Yeah.
So Doug Chris is from 37 Effects,
yeah.
Masters of the Cinematic Universe, and just surprised me. Sorry, it caught me there.
I could have cut it. I could have cut it, but I'm
you're
not
going to. It's fine. I was a little dramatic on there for the people. They love getting their names read. They just, people at the bottom are like, just read it, damn it. Joe from Like My Pedals, from Just Surprise Me, and from Masters of the Cinematic Universe. We also have Will Lehue from Just Surprise Me. We have Teletalks of Teletalks fame. Of the Patreon read fame.
He's also on Just Surprise Me.
He's also on Just Surprise Me.
Got the Jism boys over there. What's up?
Yeah. They're like hulking out over there. They're, they're trying to flex on our podcast, but, we love them.
we love them. It actually a super fun listen. They've actually gone to where they just riff the whole time. I definitely highly recommend go check out their podcast.
Yeah. We got Jamie Davis, Johnny Ray, Jason Fuzzmonger, Steve Mike from Hardly Human, Steve Rao from 60 Cycle Hum, Colin Smith, Kevin E. Quits from E. Quits Guitars, Co Schneider from the Flippin' Flippers podcast, Alvaro.
I got my fucking my screen has like one of the the screensavers going. I'm just like staring at it. I'm like, oh yeah, oh.
Is it you have the one the brown one that has like the different texture that flips by?
Well, I have the one that looks like with the different veggie chips or whatever, just like flowing.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, that's cool. Oh, it's going this way now. That's how the whole podcast I've been just staring at it.
Jeez. Alvaro Viramontes, Brian Nutter of Nutter Guitars, Mel Chipson of Chipson Guitars. I think those guys are doing collaboration here coming up.
They should.
We got Sean Arbo from Gun Street Wiring Shop, Sean Fahey, Sean Wright of Lollygagger Effects, Juan Ortiz from Tone Hungry Effects, Mike Oxbig and Huge Erection. They're fighting it out to the death in the octagon.
Yeah. The octagon.
Dang. I missed that. I missed the opportunity. The octagon. Dang.
Stop.
You too can change your name and we'll read it, but let us know if you change your name.
Honestly, yeah, I got to check it out. I think some people did change their names to some things really, really inappropriate shit. I don't
Yeah, if we can, if it's within, I don't know, we'll be the judge if we can read it. If not, we'll just read your old name.
Yeah.
Zach Hale. He's the ref, actually, in the ring with these two big boys.
Hey, break it up.
Eric Merrow from Elm Effects. Scott Hamilton from the Effects Loop podcast. Tim Nowick from Bardic Audio Devices. Jonathan Jeruzik from 12th Hour Devices. Tyler Rhines from Tyler Casey Riffs. And Michael Fenslaw from the Internet's.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's cheating on us and going to other groups, by the way. So he's not really from our group, so I'm not going to say that anymore.
He's just the Internet's. Yeah. He's out there. He's free balling.
And we got free balling. And we got Michael McVeigh, and that is the list.
All right. A longer episode, but hey, you guys deserve it. Let's get on out of here. See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.